will go live. Hello, hello, everyone. We are how many is this now? It's 3 o'clock. It's our 8th live stream. Let's start a little bit.
Wow, yes, we have been going all day long since what's now 8 o'clock, 8:13
Yeah,
this morning.
we are 8:13. We've been up at 8.
We are here to ask people to join in and celebrate with Urban Aesthetics so that we can, not only are we celebrating, but we're also trying to raise money to end childhood marriages. It's my 13th year in business, and I'm celebrating. I always celebrate because I believe in celebrating, but I also want to help people. So help us celebrate.
We don't own this music, so we just want to celebrate it. So hopefully this is not going to be like shut down.
Yeah, I only played a couple of seconds of it, but
okay.
I'm not trying to. I just love that song. It's only just to celebrate good times and to ask you to. I mean, in a fun way, we want to let you know what's going on in the world. In Africa, there are really bad situations for a lot of young girls. They are getting forced into child marriages at the age of 12. Some of them that young, and we need you to help us raise money to end childhood marriages. If you can give a donation as small as $5, even go to PayPal if you have a PayPal account, or you can go on to the website. But the PayPal email address is aayylf2010@gmail.com, and just make a note that you're doing this on behalf of UACCD Pound 13, which is our Urban Aesthetics celebration little link that we're using. Urban Aesthetics Community Concern Division number 13, which is our 13th year in business. Yes. And thank you, Melissa, for connecting me with your group of people that you have in your atmosphere of My Coffee Connect. And we're connected through a couple of groups, but we've also known each other for a long time, right?
Yeah. Let's talk about this. How I've been doing this, like the joy of networking.
Yeah.
So let's tell them, like, how are we connected?
Let's tell them the history of us being connected.
Yeah, being connected.
You may have forgotten how far back I've known you. I mean, we didn't talk a lot, but I met you, oh my God, back when Kim Hunter used to do, I forgot what the name of her connection was.
Lunch Cruise?
Yes. And no, before that, with remember your hats you wore and your pink dress over on Main Street in Manayunk, where we would have those networking lunches back then. And that's when I first met you. And then the networking cruise, we met each other through networking. That's how we knew. Yes. And then we popped up again, and you popped up in a group. Did I see you in the group before Kim told me to join your group, or was it?
Yes, Kim told you. Tara called you.
Tara called me, and I came in. And when Kim and Tara, they're like the big sisters of networking. When they tell you to do something, if you want to make some money in business, you just listen to them because they're like the queens of networking.
So speaking about this networking, tell us about your experience in networking. How do you succeed in networking? What is importance?
The most important thing about networking is making connections and letting people understand who you are, what you do, and developing a relationship. Just being open and honest about who you are and what you do. You don't go there to sell something to them, so you're not trying to immediately shove your business card in their face. You want to see who they are and how you can do business together if necessary. Sometimes you won't even do business together, but you'll just develop that business relationship. And then you might be at lunch with somebody and they'll go, I need to know somebody that has a connection to a bunch of different people. And I'll say, oh, here's the person I know. Her name is Melissa. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your last name. Melissa Adukas. And I've already gotten people to get connected with you in your group. one of my friends joined your group through me. And
yes, and other apps. Yes, yes.
So we've connected on different levels because just knowing we know the same people.
Mm-hmm.
And we're in another group together, Fem City, and then we met Bangai. How long have you known Bangai?
For a long time. It's like it's been a long time. It's like I met Bongai through Kim too.
Oh, okay.
We met at the lunch cruise.
And listen, Kim Hunter, if you can't trust anybody else in business, if you can't trust Kim Hunter, I mean, really, I mean, she's just awesome. So I mean, yes. So yeah, we and so knowing when Kim told me, "Oh, come in this group," I said, "Okay," and I just went in, and I was like, "Melissa, that's what."
Yes. And then
I didn't know I was joining. I didn't know what I was getting into.
Tell us the story with you and Bongai. How are you connected?
Bongai, I think I saw Bongai first in your group, and she was talking about ending childhood marriages, and I was so intrigued by what she was talking about because my mother does a lot to help women. My mother's group is called Empowering Women to Stand. So immediately when I heard Bongai's group, I wanted to get connected with her, but I wanted to hear more about what she did. And because I knew my mother would want to help and then I wanted to help. And, we're all in our family, we're big on helping women that are in difficult situations. And so I was in another group and Bongai popped up in that group too. And I was like, wait a minute, that's the same person. So, and so I knew about what she did. And I knew about what was going on with young girls in Africa. I didn't know it was as bad as it is until she started talking about it. And I also knew that they not only force you into marriages, they mutilate young girls in some countries there. And just to hear from somebody that was from Africa wanting to do something about it. And her solution is to educate these girls. You educate them, you empower them, and you give them an opportunity to learn and she told us last week about a girl that started her own business. She was sponsored and she got educated and she became an entrepreneur. So I mean,
that's nice.
It's a great connection. So I wanted to do this as our community service initiative this year to help raise funds to sponsor girls. And so far we've sponsored 2 girls. $300 sponsors 1 girl. And we have 2 more that we want to get before the end of the day.
Yes.
And we ask if you can donate. Again, I'll just say this again. It's the name of the organization is End Child Marriages, and the website is endchildmarriages.org. Bongai Malloy is the person that's the founder. She's not in this video right now because she's in Zimbabwe, and they have choppy connections sometimes. So we want to get online with her before this celebration is over with. And we couldn't do it right now, so we're going to hope we can get her in before the evening's over with.
Yeah, hoping. Yes.
Yeah, we're hoping. So if you could just go to PayPal and make a donation to the email address aayylf2010@gmail.com and just make a note, Urban UACCD pound 13, which is Urban Aesthetics Community Concerns Division number 13. If you know us from Fem City, or if you know us from My Coffee Connect, we please ask that you would do what you do in networking groups, which is help out one another and join in and give.
Yes. You don't need to be in business to donate. Anyone can donate if you can help us to achieve the 1300. And I'm going to extend this on May 3 and 4 for the networking conference. I'm going to ask if one of our guests will donate. Donate from our fundraising.
That's awesome that you're going to do that. I still want to get to this before this day is over with, but Melissa has agreed to extend it. Even if we get to 1300 before the day is over with, we want to still extend it. Maybe we can get to 5 girls or 6 girls.
Yes.
As many as we can help. We have pictures of the 2 girls that we have already. Bongai sent them out to me. And and on Bangai's Facebook page, African and American Youth Leadership Foundation, there are pictures of all different girls that have been helped. And it's just it's a beautiful thing to be able to do something like this. You help somebody get pulled away from, that's a form of abuse, forcing girls into marriages at such a young age. So we're here at this hour again to ask you to join in and help. We've had very little sleep, both of us. We had 2 hours of sleep.
Oh, good. I'm loving our journey, Lisa.
I am too.
Like the laughter.
Melissa is so full of energy. I asked her how much coffee did she have today. I thought I had a lot of coffee, but
I just have one, and I'm just drinking water. And I love your guests. You know, I love your guests. Oh my
God, it was so funny. You had me so energized the last one
because they're
so funny. Yolanda and you just clicked so fast. That was hilarious. I can't.
Oh my God! Yes.
Video and you guys were cutting up. So
yes, because of this movie, I don't know why it impacted me. And then when she explained it to me, oh my goodness, are you the one who's doing thermometer in the freezer? And you are failed because of this. The what you call that? Because of the temperature.
Yeah, the temperature.
It's only
huge. Restaurants are not supposed to have. You can't take your kitchen refrigerator and stick it in a restaurant. That's why they don't want you to cook in your house. Don't let me go on and on about that stuff because I'll start really.
Yeah, now that I understand how it is,
Yeah, and that's why when I go to a networking event, if somebody is there and they're catering it, I always ask, well, where's your where's your restaurant? And if they say they don't tell me, then my next question is going to be, well, where do you prepare your food? Because if you prepare your food at home, I'm not eating it. Because there's very strict safety standards for a food facility that's completely different than what you do in your home.
Yes.
And your standards might not meet the standards that are required by a food facility. And I could go on and on. We went on and on in the last segment. So
because of this conversation, we're going to have another event that is going to help the restaurant that is going to open. Like what are the things that they do?
Awesome.
Yeah, we will definitely do that. I will definitely.
And we want to start from before they even get their location, because in my book, which I keep
go ahead.
We start you off from your location, looking for the right location, because some people don't even realize that they're renting a space and they can't use that space because it's physically, you're going to have to spend so much money getting that space prepared to open that it's not even going to physically, you're going to price yourself out of your budget. So the most important thing, when you know your menu, then you know whether or not you need certain things, and then okay, if you find a location where you can't put a hood in because the landlord might not let you do certain things, then you might not be able to rent that building. So it's just so much that goes into a restaurant.
Yeah, that is awesome. Oh, we gotta talk about, we can stand a little bit. Tell us what's the importance of being in a paid organization.
Oh, networking. Okay, so when I'll go back to my experience, because there were at one time people were calling me the queen of networking because Tara Colquitt will tell you, I was running around when I first started my business. I ran to every networking event that if they had a networking event, I was there. But I also found that the ones that were more meaningful were the ones that I joined and became a member of. And because it was the same people there. Oh, my sister just put my book. Thank you, Patricia. She just put my book link in there, my author link in the chat. Thank you for doing that. That's awesome. That's also networking.
Yes.
I network with my family members.
Oh my God. Now I'm going back. Our sister, now Patricia, is like, you introduce her. She's going to be my ghostwriter. You
didn't meet my brother yet. My brother is also an entrepreneur. My brother is the businessman in the family.
Okay.
My brother used to be a vice president at Wells Fargo bank, and he used
Ooh.
to do philanthropic trust funding. So he's amazing.
Yeah, yeah. Working in a bank is
People get
kind
sick
of
of
like,
me bragging about my family members, but
yeah. Okay, let's continue your journey for networking. So then,
networking. So networking, back to networking. Yeah. So I joined so many, I've been in so many networking groups that I pay to be a member of. And I just find that those groups are more impactful. Most, not all of them, but most of them, when you join, the reason why is because you have a connection, you have you create a purpose for being there. You're going to pay money because you want to be connected and you want to spend time with these people. You want to develop relationships with them. You want to know that you can trust them. When I went in your group and I saw Steve Green in your group, guess what I said? Oh, this is because Steve Green used to be the president of the group I was in 13 years ago when I was in BNI, Business Networking International. So when I saw Steve Green in your group, I was like, oh, my ears popped up, my face popped up. I was like, wait a minute. And then Kim Hunter, and I'm naming names, I'm dropping names, but these are people that if they weren't in my business networking connections throughout the time I was in business, I wouldn't be where I am today, because not only are they good at letting you know who they are and what they do and developing that trust, they also connect you with other people and let the other people know you can trust this person.
yeah,
Both of them, those. Who else was in your group that I knew? But I mean, those three were very significant.
everyone is new to you. Yeah, almost everyone. Yeah, that's good. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm excited to our journey that is going to be launched on October.
But we
So
still have a journey. We're continuing. We're in a journey right now. We're just moving along.
yeah, like your mommy.
Oh, my mother said in the early days. My mother networked. Yes, she did. She networked with me in the early days.
Made me go with her. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes,
I
and
always bring my mom to networking. All she does is just smile. And
really,
yeah,
I want to meet your mother.
yeah, she's enjoying it. So every time like I'm going out, she's expecting that I'm going to bring her.
I used to drag my mother. My mother used to come to the office. We don't go out anymore because you don't go out because I don't even go to the office anymore. But I used to drag her to the office, and I used to bring her to networking events, and people still remember my mother from back when I used to bring her out to different events.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Excited to our journey. Like our journey really starts today because like while we're doing this, because you connected me with your sister and so excited because I've been
That's
telling
another
you about
connection.
yeah, because I've been telling you what I'm thinking I want to do the book or something like that. And then I'm excited. I'm excited to our
I'm
journey.
excited too. I really am. I really am excited about this, and I'm thankful that you have been a part of my celebration this month. You've done
Yes.
so much. I mean, my goodness, you've done way too much that you didn't have to do, and I'm grateful. I really am grateful.
Because I believe in this, and like my husband, like I just tell my husband because I don't work on weekends. It's like 8 to 8. What are you going to do? Honey, I don't need to explain. I just have to do this.
A
But
friend
I'm
of
still
mine,
enjoying
a
with
friend
the
of mine told me I was being ridiculous for doing 8 to 8.
yeah. It is all good. But I
It
hope
is. It is. And we're over the hump now. We only have a few more. I mean, we have a few more hours to go, but we still want to reach our goal, and we still want you to please, if
yes.
you know us, this segment we were talking about not only fundraising but networking. So
Yes.
if you network with Melissa or myself, if you are in any of the groups that Melissa or myself are in or have been in, if
Yes.
you're in the groups we're currently in, and I'm sure you know who you are by watching this video. If you're watching this video and you're in our groups, we just ask you to please donate to another person who might be in our group and give to AAYLF2010 and just make a little note, UACCD pound 13. And if you're in those groups and you're watching and you want to just let us know, put some comments in the chat and let us know that you're going to donate or you have donated. We will really we'll give you a shout out, we'll give you a clap, and we'll really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you so much. And probably for doing this next year, we're gonna add more members because we're new to this. More members to help you guys, to help you doing this awesome, awesome event.
Yeah,
Maybe we can do it in live.
this is awesome. No, this is great. But I appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah, I do appreciate you. And I'm loving the people that you are bringing in for an interview. I was able to connect them with you. And I was able to work my business too. I can invite them to my coffee. That is good.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
I have a term, Melissa, before we go. You ever heard the term for selling, always be selling?
No.
Well, there's a term that salesmen use. It says, they say always be selling. Well, I use the term always be networking.
Me, I always say, always ask.
When I first started my business and I used to sit in Starbucks and draw while I was in Starbucks, I would also network in Starbucks. And I actually met people that stayed with my business throughout the years in Starbucks.
Yeah, I always like my kids like, Mom, do you know them? No.
Like, why are you talking to them? Yes.
My husband is like, if we're going to to a diner, he said,
I know how that is.
I said, honey, I just want to eat. I don't want to talk to people.
I know. Listen, my sister always tells me I'm always talking to people I don't know. But I've met people that just on the street that I developed relationships with them. And over the years, we've done business together. They've met other people that I know.
Yeah.
There's a gentleman, he passed away, but he was such a big part of just things that I would do in my business. His name was Robert. Oh my goodness. And he used to come out and take pictures of us. But I met him in Starbucks. In Starbucks, and he for 10 years, he passed away a few years ago. Broke my heart, but but he always helped us out. It was always just very nice, and just to do little things, and just when we would do our we did a couple of volunteer events for the Phillies because we love the Phillies.
Mm-hmm.
Red Goes Green. And we picked up the recycling there. He came out and just volunteered, helped us out, took pictures of us while we were there. And that's how you meet people, you network with people, and they end up helping you help other people.
Yeah. Don't judge people because you don't know. Everyone has connections.
Exactly. You don't know who you might be connected to just from meeting somebody. And it's amazing. It really is.
Oh my goodness. We have more awesome people that is going to come with us later. So maybe we can see you again at 4 o'clock, 4:15.
That would be awesome. So we hope we can keep coming in, and if you didn't catch it live, catch us on the recording.
YouTube. Yeah. YouTube. Like my YouTube.
LinkedIn.
Yeah. Coffee and Conversations with
LinkedIn page. I mean YouTube page.
Yeah, YouTube page. Like and comment there too.
Yes. Thank you very much, Melissa.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.